That's so cute. Son tres.
Baby pigs.
Huh?
I can see.
Dali, puede ver ahí.
They're fast swimmers.
Yes, they are.
I wish I could ride on a sea otter.
Mando foto. Ah, no, es video.
Well, good afternoon again, everyone. Folks, wave your hands if you can hear me. Perfect. I need to make sure my microphone is working. Again, my name is Kristen. You can now look for me either through the windows using those overhead monitors. I'm in here with 3 sea otters, so let me start by introducing you to them. The first thing I want to point out, climbing up here in a bucket in a big splash, this is Ivy. Swimming over to the window in the center, that's Rosa. And last but not least, here on your far left-hand side, swimming over to our big 2-story high window, that's Kit. Now, if you want to tell the 3 apart, there's a couple tricks. Kit is our brunette. She's our darkest otter from nose to tail. Ivy
Qué rico como se mete al agua y come.
Rose is much bigger than
La que
Ivy.
está en la latina.
So right now, Ivy's in the bucket. So that might help you tell them apart. Now, you'll notice that we have some action going on in here. We're doing what we call positive reinforcement training. We're going to ask the otters to do things, and in return, they get a delicious piece of food. So the plan is we want to build a relationship with the otters so that they learn if they do what we ask, good things happen. That way they choose to work with us. And this can help us to take care of the otters more easily. So positive reinforcement training means asking the otter to do something, say swimming up to the window like Rosa did on our right, and then she gets a piece of food like a clam meat coming out. Now we have 3 different types of food on the menu today. The first is the clam meat. Then we have whole squid with tentacles and everything. And then last but not least, we have the deck, and her trainer has a blue ball on the end of a stick. This is a target pole. Ivy is working with that blue ball and the stick, so keep an eye on Ivy there. Now when she's presented with that target pole, she knows she's supposed to touch it. This is a really good training trick. We're going to... we can't have that happening. So behind the scenes where there's no windows, we give them shelled things to practice with. And on exhibit, we use other toys instead. So we're going to use toys made of ice that they can crack. And we can use toys that are hard plastic so that it won't break at all, but they can safely pound it and it won't damage anything. So we're going to use a lot of different toys to stimulate that natural behavior. Another thing to point out, as you see the otters moving around, Rose is up by our big center window again there. And even just something simple like that, going to a window and coming back to the trainer, this really helps the animals because they don't know what's going to happen next. So they are going to be thinking about this. They're going to focus on the trainer, keep their minds active. And that's really good. Even if they're just swimming up to the window, they don't know. Were they swimming to another window, coming back to the deck? What's going to happen next? And that focus is a great way to work with our animals here. Now, as we're working with the animals on exhibit, I mentioned at the very beginning, this is 3 of the sea otters. We actually have many here at the aquarium, but most of the otters are behind the scenes in a rescue program. Otters can very easily become comfortable around people, so we can't have them seeing humans every day. Climb up here on the rocks, you can see again, she's working with that target pole, and she followed that all the way up onto these rocks on our deck. So not only are we seeing how that target pole can be used to indicate to an animal what we want to have happen next, we can also see her moving around and really using her body in different ways. Our sea otters are so dexterous, they can stand on their hind legs if they want to. Part of the key here is that they get to choose what they want to. So we could ask an otter to do something, but they don't have to do that. They could do what they want to. We're just going to try and refocus them and make sure that our sea otters pay attention. So as they're working with us, that's when we're going to have the good food come out. Now, the great news here is because our sea otters eat so much food, that means we get to do a lot of training with them so that we can really get a lot of activity in with our otters on a day. Now, as we're getting a little bit lower on food, though, I want you to watch.
Okay, I'm going to bring the boy with us. You're going to stay here with Papa Harvey. And you're going to listen to him, right?
feas. ¿Y eso qué hace? ¿Eso qué hace?
¿Qué atún más grande?
¿Es atún con vegetales o qué? Ya no te voy a pedir más marquitos. Esas son atunas, porque se hacen bola de peces. ¿Eso es atún?
No, eso es un atún.
Porque se hacen todo eso así. Ah, sí, ese es tiburón, ¿verdad? Sí, porque tiene ese coso. El tiburón martillo.
Mira, mira, mira.
Dani, ahí hay un tiburón, ven. Los que tienen aquí arriba ese. Pero yo digo, ellos se comen todos esos pececitos.
No creo.
No, las ballenas son las que más los tiburones.
Son peces que andan, son peces que andan en grupos, ellos no andan solos.
Se supone que es por protección, debe ser que andan así. Porque son pequeños. No, porque son pequeños. No, son pequeños y se protegen así. Yo me quiero dar un chocito por aquí, mira. Ajá, yo sentí un poco ahí, dale. ¿Ves cómo se espantan de los tiburones y todos van juntos en manada? Por eso yo Dani que es por protección, porque son pequeñitos. Y cuando los tiburones se acercan están todos alineados. Bueno, ese es un atún, ¿verdad? Es como una cosa. Se me olvidó. En inglés se dice el pez martillo. Están dos taras. Marco, ¿quiere que yo tome una foto aquí?
Pero entonces, ¿por qué no solamente?
La más grandísima, es una como más grande que este niño. Guacho, cabos. Mira qué asco.
His mouth is like right there. It'll eat you.
¿Qué está pegado?
Es de mentira.
No.
¿Qué es?
Es un insecto.
Qué feo.
Sí, ese insecto me da miedo.
Sí, ¿qué es eso? Parece de mentira.
¿Qué?
Ese insecto parece de mentira, parece que está hecho de
No es
papel.
como una langosta.
Busque filas de manchas blancas como la leche sobre brazos formados. Como el vino.
Veas insecto.
No es como una langosta.
Uy, eso me encanta. No,
Cabeza para arriba y así.
me está viendo a mí.
Pero como se le sale
Me está viendo a mí. ¿Por qué me está viendo a mí? Y después está... Parece que se está yendo a este lado. Parece que...
¿Y qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Será la esponja?
We just got in the aquarium. We're not gonna look for seashells. We wanted to come to the
Ese yo le cuento, Marco se le pone aquí en la espalda.
Starfish entering my book of some kind, or is that not some kind of squid? That's wild. Excuse us. Talk about are here fish or put that on film. That's great. rockfish, yeah? Look, black rockfish.
The ocean. Just come up, talk to me a little later about Seafood Watch. This great program. We just have a few suggestions. The seafoods you can eat, and love the fact that you're helping the ocean at the same time. You know, actually, at this point, Lauren, I'm going to just turn the show over to them. What do you think of that?
I think that's great.
I think it's a great idea. Folks, if you have anything you would like to talk about, any penguin questions, comments, observations, anything, throw your hand in the air, and we would love to answer your question or address whatever it is you might have been wondering about. Do you have any questions here? Oh, I have one question over here. Yes, ma'am. Oh, okay, now that's a good question. We're here for a feeding. What about drinking? Do penguins drink things like water?
That is a great question. They're getting most of their water from their food, but they actually can drink salt water. They make them swim around. They can swim about 15 miles per hour underwater in here.
A lot faster than anything. Thank you, whichever penguin that is, for the excellent
Yes.
demonstration. I can't tell, but I...
No, aquí no se pueden tocar. Aquí no se pueden tocar, dice, usa sus ojos pero no sus manos.
¿No se pueden tocar?
Pero si la tocamos,
No, pero
como viscosa.
Try to go down, get back upstairs and see the penguin.